Okay, this is a question under indices, in which we are going to use the law of indices to solve this question. Okay, from what we're having here, we now have what solution, which is we're having of 4 root 16 close bracket raised to the power of 2. And from the law of indices, we're having what if you have what a root what a root x raised to the power of b. This is the same thing as what? This is the same thing as root what? X raised to the power of what? Raised to the power of b all over e. Okay, so from here now, then we'll now simplify by saying what? We have what? Root. We have 16. Then we can what? We can easily see what? We have 4. We have what? 1 all over 4 square. That's based on what? The law of indices that we used here. So which is the same thing as equal to what? We simplify this now. Okay, is there any number that if you take the square, raised to the power of 4, it's going to give you 16? So we now have, okay, we now look at what? We have 2 times 2 is what? 4 times 2 is 8 times 2 is what? 16. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So can we now see what? The root of what? We now have 2 raised to the power of what? 4 all over 4. Which here it still gives us what? That's we still have square, which is the same thing as what? You can divide the 4, you should be having what? Root what? 2 raised to the power of what? 1. We still have our square, remember? And then from here now, this is the same thing as what? This is what? 2 raised to the power of 1 is still 2, which is equal to what? We now have open bracket, the square root of 2 raised to the power of 1 is the same thing as 2. So we'll now have this. So can we now easily see this goes with this, and then we'll be left with what? 2 as our final answer. Thanks for watching. Okay, this is a question under indices, in which we are going to use the law of indices to solve this question. Okay, from what we're having here, we now have what solution, which is we're having of 4 root 16 close bracket raised to the power of 2. And from the